told me this morning I've been brought back over to Spain. But as far as I think I'm still in Africa. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Holly's told me I'm back in Africa. So I'm back in England. Not England, not America. What country did I? In Spain. She said I'm in Spain. I've come back over here. I've been here for 2 weeks, but I thought I was still in Africa. And I'm not too sure how. Look at this fella here. He's obviously come to see someone. But this is why I thought I was still in Spain, because most of the people here look like this. Most of the people are brown. This what made me think I was still in Africa. But Holly's told me this morning, I mean mate did back in Spain. Here she is, let me get her in the live. Hello.
I like the glasses.
You got me these.
They suit you.
They're like sound. And didn't you get me the hat?
Yeah. They suit you. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm just coming on the phone for you. So people keep saying to me, I'm not in Africa, I'm back in Spain.
Yeah, you're in Spain now. You were there, but now you're in Spain.
I can't remember coming back here.
Yeah, you won't, because you were, like, when you first went into hospital, you were asleep for like 6 days. So when I was there, you just...
I remember that I was asleep for the first 6 days. 6?
Yeah,
Oh.
maybe 6, 7 days.
So after I got better, they brought me straight from Africa to Spain.
Yes, you're in Spain now.
This is what's confused me, because even this looks like I'm still in Spain.
No, you are. Yeah, you are in Spain.
Not Spain, Africa, top of Africa. This is why I thought it was still the same place where I was found.
Yeah, no, but that's to be expected, isn't it? Because when you have head trauma, that's to be expected. So when you go through what you've been through, that's going to happen. You know, you need time to heal, to rest, your brain to decompress, and that's
So when I was first asleep, what happened? How did that work? How did that work when you come to hospital?
sedated.
I was sedated. Just completely out of it, completely.
Yeah. And then obviously when they were trying to bring you round and I was saying your name, they were saying your name, there would be times. So say if they were like lowering the sedation level, so you'd come out and then we'd hold your hand and then you'd squeeze. Sometimes you'd squeeze. So there was definitely a recognition of voices and awareness. But then when you opened your eyes, it was like there was nothing there. You weren't following, the pupils weren't following my fingers. And then, but sometimes if we said move your leg, but we have to shout to the nurses and me. But then sometimes you would understand and squeeze my hand. Oh. But they stated you obviously because the trauma was so significant.
Is that what it was? And then
Yeah.
was it talking for the first 3 days?
Not you didn't talk when I was there, no.
Not at all, not at all, not at all, no. That was completely dead. That's why I paused it, because I don't remember anything until after the 4th day, I think. Those 3 days of sleep. And then I think it was the 4th day I started remembering things. And then once I started talking, that's when they eventually put me into what I thought was another hospital, sorry, another room.
Yeah.
But it was obviously going to he sent me from Africa back to Spain.
Yeah.
Back there. So that's what they've done. I thought you'd sent me some other point. So look, so where I am here, I'm going to show you now. So this is where I thought I'd spent my first 14 days. I'll show you now, because the place where I was living by myself, there was only me in the room, there was no other chairs, there was nothing else, from what I remember.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so then when they put me into the place where I'm in a room with someone else, which I'll show you in a second, that is when I thought if you kept me in the same building, in the same office, in Africa. But obviously they had taken me from one surgery place in Africa back to Spain.
Because
so I'm here.
The left side.
Sorry, what's saying?
No, go on, sorry.
So this is where I thought I'd spent my time. So I'll show you where I live. So as you know, because I've been here before, but I thought this was the same place in Africa, but it isn't. It's the same. It's obviously the safer place in Spain. What it's brought me to.
But when you have significant impact to the left side of your head, it impacts your short-term memory.
What? How are you? You alright? I've got a hat now. That was the doctor. And so here's where I live. So that there is a man who
Are they donuts, Samuel?
Yeah, I didn't get these. So do you know that nurse you become friends with, the one that was that one who was mad in the baby, but you'd look after me. Sorry, well, is that what? So John explains to me what would happen with this doctor. What would happen? So when
there as well, and she's just lovely. And Sam couldn't get water the other day, so
no, I'm on about before then. How he's become friends when she'd mind the baby.
She's really kind. So when I was going in to see Sam, she would help and stuff with my son, and she was just like such a lovely, like she's a receptionist lady, and you know, just a kind, genuine, really nice person. And she's been looking after Sam, which is good.
Well, today she brought me some. I've been trying to eat good. I haven't eaten them, by the way. She brought me these. This nurse. I got a thing.
What are they sugar coated ones?
I don't know. I got a bag of loads of stuff in it off her. I don't know what they are, but then I don't eat them. She brought me these as well.
Well, that's kind.
This is off you, these.
Yes. You can have a pamper night.
I don't. I'm just trying to get my head back together. So, for those wondering, so this is what I've got at the moment. Part of it. So as you see, this is all staples all along here, down the back. Okay, wait for that. So as I said, like for me, it's not I'm just hoping to get better soon. I look so there it is. Look so.
Looks
I
a lot
just see
better
there.
today.
Look so there's I can't see. Look, these all cuts here where they got the things in, and down the back of the head here, and then down the side. I was waiting to get these cut out, and then there's a couple of others, but I haven't been eating it. Because even these, I get given these sorts of stuff, but I don't.
I think a
One
little
thing
bit
that,
is good for the soul. You need some soul food.
no, I don't. I just want to get better. To be honest with you, I need to get a bit more healthier for so I can go to Africa before the babies are born, and back to Africa, to
Get you back healthy, yeah, before anything.
so the baby's going to be in 5 weeks, everyone. So I've got 3 weeks, 4 weeks on him. Get as strong as I can so I can go back to Africa. So the plan is this. I can't be there for the babies because he's going to be born in England. Yes, Delhi. Yes, I can't be there because they're going to be born in England. So my baby's only going to be born because of my dog, which I met in Africa. So my plan is.
Oh, you're making me sad. Don't get sad.
1 second. Hold on 1 second, guys. Right, I'm back. So my plan is while my babies are being born to go to Africa and spend the day at my dog's coffin where she died because she in Africa. What time are the babies going to be born?
In the morning.
In the morning, did you say what time?
No, so I'll go pre-op before, day before, and then I'll probably get there like 8, 9, and then hopefully I'll be first on the list.
In the morning. So my plan, because I can't go to England because I'm wanted, I'll be put straight in jail if I go to the babies. The plan is for me to get to Africa and be at my dog's funeral at the same time that my babies are born. That's my plan.
Faith's with you all the time, you know. She's on your chain.
I know, but I would just want to be there at a funeral, just at a grave. Only because our kids would not be born if it wasn't for that dog. That's a fact. Because I'd probably met you. And like, this is why I want to be there, like a funeral on the day the babies are born. So I can FaceTime with my dog and sit there while you're having the babies. And that's the fun.
Faith will be with you now as well, you know. She'll be around you.
I know that, but I just want to be there at the funeral. So that's why I've got to go back to Africa. I've been back in Spain. I've been nearly dead. How long ago did that happen? What date was that when I nearly died? Around about the start of the month, a month ago.
It was about, the start of the month, around the 6th.
6th, okay. So nearly a month ago, so 4 weeks. So that's the thing. So I'm looking to get back to Africa. I'd be in Africa now. I'd be with my dog right now if I wouldn't have been attacked by the police. But in Africa, bottom line is I'm back in Spain. The babies are due 5. So I've got 4 weeks to get strong and better. Go to Africa.
To be fair to you as well, Sam, like, you are a warrior, like what you've been through. Honestly, and now, like, I don't think anyone would be doing what you're doing, like getting moving out of bed, like making plans, you know, that kind of thing?
The plan is when our babies are born, just to be at my dog's funeral because I agree because and people think it's just a dog, but it's not because my babies, my two little babies, one of them is named after my dog. So they would never be born if it wasn't for my dog. So I can't be there at my babies. What is it? It's called what's it called?
The birth.
Birth. I can't be there at the baby's birth. So the next best thing for me is to be in Africa with my dog that died. At the same time my babies are born. And that's the plan. For me to be there at them times. So I've just got to have my medication. I have to have these three times a day. And we just have them. 1 second. These like ones.
What are they for, do you know?
That's something in my heart, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, because you were laid down for a long time.
Yeah, that's quite high. I think it comes up every day when you flag it. I think it's coming at like 162 or something like that. But it's going down. It was 190. And it's 160 now. But so I've got to take the rest of these. 1 second. Another one of these ones. Yeah.
I like that you're drinking water and not Coke.
I don't know what these pink ones are, but I have to take them.
Good boy. The Babas have just kicked my ribs.
Let's see the pump. Can we see the belly?
Are you ready for this? Oh, that's like an egg.
Let's have a look.
Oh, I don't want to do it for too long.
What?
It's like an egg, guys. It's an actual egg. But now it's cooler here. I feel like I can breathe.
Say that again.
Because it's been really hot. I couldn't breathe and stuff, but now I can breathe. Which is good.
So I'm going to show you for my dog in Africa to say. I've got a feeling. How do I open this, you know?
Turn it. Turn it.
Where's my dog? For those who don't know about my dog in Africa,
Just be careful because the hair's in there.
this is my dog's hair. So my dog in Africa, I met her in Africa, and at that time I was in the diamond mines. I was having murdered with the police. I'd been jailed falsely. I tried to help people in poverty. And then when I met my dog, my whole life got put on hold. Because from going on all the madness and stolen water in slum areas, I was then stuck with my dog for 6 weeks before I had to go and get treatment myself. I come back after 4 weeks. I got better physically, but emotionally I was still hurt a lot. I went back to Africa and I had I had 6 weeks with it then, 6 weeks. And we had like the best 6 weeks. There she is, yeah. That's my dog. So, when I had me baby, as soon as I went back to England, I met Holly when I went to get a little bit of treatment when I nearly died.
The
I got
malaria.
the, yeah. So then what happened is, and then whatever else it was, I don't think it was something else as well, but what happened is, then I met Holly on my way to Africa, on my way to, where was it?
Dublin.
What's it called? Dublin.
Dublin, Spain.
Dublin. And then, otherwise, I wouldn't have got me disease when I was with my dog, and I never would have met Holly. So anyway, what happened is, my dog died. You met the dog as well, didn't you?
Yeah, she was so gentle and like lovely.
She was. So she met her as well. So then what happened with her? Went back to England. So when Fingy died, my dog, she got pregnant straight away as soon as I come back. Within a week, she got pregnant straight away. Now, bear in mind, she's only got one child. It's all vibe. So then, that's two pregnant, 2 babies,
Imagine.
2 girls. No, I told my dog, when my dog was dying, I said to her, if you can come back, come back.
Yeah, I remember that.
I did say that to her, and she did. So what happened is, she got pregnant as soon as I come back, when my dog died. And then she got pregnant, and then 2 little girls. And that's why I've got to name one of my dogs, one of my daughters after my dog, which is what I'm doing. And then obviously I've got my dog's skin here as well. One of my daughters is called after my dog. And that's unfortunately I do believe that my dog's come back. That's what I believe. I believe that. But and she's come back with someone else, which is a twin daughter, sister for her, and sometimes that happens, and the reason why it happens is because she had a shit life as a dog, come back as a human, and she's come back a lot of yeah, I do believe that, and that's why if I can't be there at the girls' funerals, I mean not funerals there, what are they called? Not called funerals, what are they called? Birthdays. Well, when the babies are born, I can't be there at the baby's funeral, birthdays, or when they're born, obviously because I'm wanted by police. So the only thing I can do is be there at my dog's grave at the same time that my babies are born. Because they would never be born if it wasn't for my dog. And that's what I believe. That's why one of my daughters is named after my dog. And why, while my daughters are being born, I will be at my dog's funeral in Africa. I'd be there now. If it wasn't for the situation, I'd be there now. But as I said, I got sick, and then I've had to come back to. Where are we? Are we?
Spain.
What? Spain. I've had to come back to Spain after being sick in America after the police stole my money. And sent me to hospital. I spent 2 weeks nearly dying there. Come back to Spain, which is where I am now. I'm still in Africa. I genuinely thought I was still there because I take medication 3 times a day. I've got to take the rest.
Side as well, though, Sam, it impacts your short-term memory.
This is the lot. I've got to take this last one second. I have to take like about 15.
Eat with them because it might make you feel sick.
Again.
Try and eat something with them because it might make you feel sick.
haven't really been eating much, to be honest. But anyway, getting back to it. So with me babies, obviously I can't be there for their birthday. So for them being born, I'm gonna be at my dog's funeral in Africa. But I've got 5 weeks before my babies are born. So I've got 3 weeks to get better and strong, so I can get ready to go to Africa and be there.
You've made significant improvement though the past, like, even like, I don't know, like 4 days.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I thought you would have been sedated for a lot longer. Like, there was no, like, I thought you might have been sedated for a lot longer, like weeks.
It's lately for me to be quiet for 6 days, and then for them to then allow me to. Because I was sat there thinking, because I had my brother come over, I'm thinking, yes, you. I was going all the way to America, not America, Africa, and then I'm looking at the how he can get here so quick, but then that makes sense because he's not in Africa, he's in Spain where I am. So obviously I've gone from Africa to Spain where I am now and I've been here for 2 weeks. Then I can't. Well, a lot of people say I could sit here and slaughter the police, all in all, for what happened in Africa, but I can't because there's only a minority of them that attacked me. The rest didn't. They stopped it, and I'm lucky that I'm alive. I'll show you the little mark.
To be honest,
Say again.
you're very lucky.
So these, I can see these all lumps here. I mean, these are, what are they called? They're called staples in the head here. I have to get my hair cut so we could see where they are. I've got them here. And here. Look at the operation soon.
Look, you look, it's going down, I think.
Again,
It's definitely going down, like the inflammation.
it needs to, because I've got to get back to Africa in 4 weeks.
We'll get you fitting strong before we make any of those plans. Come on, baby. We'll get you fitting strong before you're making any of those plans.
Well, my plan is to get to Africa within 4 weeks, baby. I need to get there in 4 weeks. We will do. I feel or not. That will go.
Yeah, we'll get you fitting strong first.
That's the plan, to get there within the next 4 weeks. Right, here's where the thought I was living. So when I first, hello. Yeah, so when I first died for the first 6 or 8 days, because the place where they put me, originally, like by myself, there's only me in the room. But I thought this was the same building. Because I thought this was all the same building. This is where I thought it was. And I walked into and looked and see everyone. All the rooms got 2 different people. I was thinking, this can't be the same room. This is the room.
Yeah, I think
With 2 beds in it.
not show everyone. I'd turn the camera around, you know.
Second.
Just
They've got 2 beds.
Turn the camera back to you.
Yeah, so it wasn't 3 beds. So I thought that can't be the room that I'm in. I needed this hospital, and then obviously that's why when you told me, people know you've been in this hospital for for 2 weeks. Before that, I was obviously been made, because I didn't think when I was in Africa that I was going to survive. I genuinely thought it would kill me. I genuinely thought that, but lucky enough, and that's it. I'm here in England. I am in
Spain.
Spain. I'm in Spain, so I've got a couple of people come to see me today. I think Fingy's come to see me today.
Ghost?
Ghost is coming to see me, and so is Lee.
Yeah, they are. That'll be good.
And so is my brother. He's coming. I thought the other day they were coming, because I messaged Lee saying, you know where you're going in Africa? I said it's the top part of Africa, so it's not too far. He went, I've never been to Africa. I went, oh, you'll have to come with someone. And then they suggest me on that I'd been sent back from Africa to
Spain.
Spain. He never told me that. It's like my mate, God bless me, mate's daughter died. And I spoke to him, chatted to him, and he didn't want to tell me because I'm ill that the baby passed away. I'm like, why would you not tell me that? That is more important than anything else. You know what I mean? It's like your little daughter dying.
I think because you're healing and you need like looking after as well at this moment in time. So people.
That's to me, that does not matter. Like that's when something like it's fucking mad in it. But as I said, I've got babies coming in 5 weeks.
I like that you're staying hydrated. This is good.
I need to, because I drink a lot of. I've got to have a lot of tablets, and then you give me these injections as well to try and get me stronger. And then I think my heart rate at the moment is something like 172, something like that. So they have to test my heart twice a day to see if it's gone down or up.
Is that like blood pressure? Do they put the blood pressure thing on, or how do they do it?
It's not unsafe. It's just you just put the blood thing on it. But it was up. It was on like it was also like 180 or whatever, but it's gone better.
You're doing sprints up the stairs, aren't you? Getting your fitness up.
I don't know if I'd be able to.
No, don't do it now. I'm just saying that's why your heart rate went up. It's probably stress.
I'm looking like this.
No, don't, please. You've got sliders on. Please don't.
I can't. I nearly fell downstairs. I nearly fell down yesterday. Actually, I nearly fell downstairs. So I have to grab all the stairs.
Yeah, let's not do that just yet.
As long as I'm healthy enough. What is the problem as well?
You've got to give yourself time though, like, because what you've been through is so traumatic. You have to give yourself time, like sleep, rest, get to bed early, have a nap in the day, eat your good food and your soul food. Soul food's important, but have your blueberries, have your water, eat your protein. You've got to rebuild.
I've got 4 weeks to get as strong as I can. Regardless of anything, I'm going to Africa to feed my dog when our baby's being born. Regardless of anything. Hello.
Sí, the doctor.
Yes, the doctor.
The doctor come here.
I know if they come.
Tell to him.
Yes.
On when?
What time do they come?
Today, tell to him the doctor.
What time?
Today.
You know what time?
Happy. Listen.
Yeah.
The doctor.
I'll read through all the comments as well. Blood pressure goes high because your pain levels. Come Come on. What are you doing? Like him watching the tractors, I think. Come on. You can't just stand there. Come on.
Just told me to go through the room for a minute. This is
Where are you going?
the guy with the doctors about the cuts on my head. He said, come to me, go to his room, you'll come see me. There's a man here with his wife and that. He sleeps next door to me, so I'm staying in the room. There he is. He's going to sleep in the bed next to me, so I'll leave him until the doctor comes out to leave him. Because he's quite sick.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, that's it. We might still have one. I haven't had an edge ready for ages. We might still have one over here. Yes. Anyway, what I'm thinking is.
You've already won 2.
Second.
You've already won 2.
Everyone try and make her score. This isn't kids' mother. She's got kids in 5 days.
What? You said make me lose.
Let's make sure she beats us, smash her score in 5 days.
You've already won 2. What's your goal today? How many do you want to win?
I haven't got a goal like that today. I mean, the goal is just to try and be alive.
Thank
Be as healthy as I can.
Thank you, Paige.
I haven't been doing that. I just come on just to let people know the situation because I know a lot of people follow me that love to know. Actually, even when the kids are going to be born, I want people to. Them babies only born. To me, it sounds weird, but because it
Because what?
yeah, because of.
Thank you, everyone.
He's going to cover a second, so he's going to tell me about what they're going to do these, whether they're going to stay longer, or they're going to take them out.
Thanks, one goes.
I'm going to say, is that the highest score you've ever had?
I think it is, yeah. Are you fuming?
No, I'm happy, I'll be honest, I'm very, very happy. It's
It looks better. Your head definitely has gone down.
It's gone. My head's definitely gone down a little bit, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Big up everyone who's pushed the score up and hit the score as well. But yeah, it's we're just watching now, so I'm just gonna wait, see how it goes. And then, as I said, my goal is the baby's born in 5 weeks time. So it goes after in 4 weeks time. Spend a week with my dog while you're having birth to the baby. He's gonna be live with you and my dog's gonna be watching her grave. Our baby doesn't be born if it wasn't for the dog. It's bad for one dog, it was, isn't it?
Yeah, one faith.
So, yeah, I'll be there for them, and then, hopefully 4 weeks later you'll be able to come over to Spain, won't you?
Yeah, 4 weeks of being in bed, breastfeeding, in my little, what do you call it, like, den? I don't want to say den, but like my little safe place. Thank you, Rach. Little, gonna make it like a little, I don't know, what's the description? Gonna put my Himalayan pink salt lamp, loads of comfy things, and loads of walks and stuff as well.
I can't wait till older. I can't wait till a little bit older. Yeah, I can't wait. I
They're gonna be
can't wait.
tiny as well, you know.
Again,
So they'll be tiny.
how big do you reckon they'll be?
I think they'll be like, £4 or £5 maybe. Say it was only £6.
I can't see them being £6 when you've got 3 of them, two babies beside them.
3 of them. Is another one going to pop out?
Say again.
3. Is another one going to pop out?
Babies.
In my belly. I was convinced at one point, everyone, that I was having triplets. And I'm still convinced that one is a boy and one is a girl. But we will have to wait and see.
I thought it would be a boy and a girl only because obviously one of them is my dog. And then so forth. My dog's obviously come back and then she's come back to live better.
Yeah, I 100 believe that soul, spirits, everything, and it was just like the timing and everything as well.
Big up every single person for our stores.
Yeah. You, how did you see who it is? Thank you, Ghost. Paige. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, nice one, Ghost.
Big up to everyone in.
And Rach. It's always be quiet.
Can you stop that, please?
Yes, it's just my girlfriend. Is it okay, no? I've got to stop it, yes. Put it there, yeah. Put it there, like that, yes?
No, stop.
Oh, stop, okay. How do you feel?
Is it painful when you chew?
No, it's not painful at all. I eat every day with it. It's not.
We are gonna start taking out your stitches.
Start taking out the stitches, yeah.
And we are waiting for the new scanner to be done, but it will be done in 2 days. Okay? You had a severe head trauma.
Bad head trauma.
With pieces of bone inside your brain and a big clot. We took out by urgency, by an emergency surgery. And your bone, your skull bone, is open and not fixed.
Oh, so my brain's not fixed.
No, not your brain, your skull.
Oh, the skull.
The skull. So it is very important that you have no any other trauma or you got a risk of having a new trauma, head trauma in the coming months.
No trauma in the coming months, yes.
Very, very important. It could be mortal.
Oh, will that kill me?
Okay. So far everything is going pretty good, but you have some rests of some pieces of bone inside your brain.
Some bone was getting
Because they were like little, it was like an explosion of your skull inside your brain.
Oh, so part of my skull was inside my brain.
So we took the big pieces of it, but there is tiny of them like this inside of it.
Oh,
So we have to make sure with this new scanner how much blood, how is your swelling, and how are those pieces of bone. It looks like everything is going pretty good, but it is very important that you have quiet life, consume alcohol,
No alcohol, no.
and you behave. You can't be going out from the hospital. You cannot do that.
I can't go out.
You cannot go out. Okay?
Yes. How long will I be here in hospital?
If the scanner the 26th is okay, we could talk about discharging you.
That week?
Yeah, the 26th.
Oh, it's on the 26th, yeah?
2 days. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Or the next day. It depends on when they do along the day
Yes.
the scanner. When we have the report of the scanner and how are you doing. You look good, but you have to behave. You understand that?
I always behave, yes.
So please,
And there's no travel, so will I have to come back here every month? If I get released next week, will I have to
Where
come
are
back
you
here?
living?
If I live up here, just by not too far from here, 10 minutes.
In Malaga?
Yeah, yes.
You came from Costa del Sol. When
Yeah,
did
but
you-
Marbella I live, yes. Yes, Marbella.
You don't live in England?
No, I live here.
Okay. We will review you in clinics then. Okay?
Yes, so then I stay here and come back for more treatment. Thank you.
Tenía la duda de si me iba a entrar la caja o no al dejar la otra, pero la verdad es que me entró.
Do you know what day is today?
Me entró la
What day
caja.
is today?
No,
It is
se movió la
Tuesday.
anterior, porque una de las cosas que yo
Tuesday
dejé
today?
en la caja se movió.
What day of the month?
It is
Un poquito más hacia el lado y
25th,
me permitió
Or
introducir la caja
26th?
sin necesidad de
24th.
quitar la otra.
24th,
Se
yeah.
atornilló
Okay.
arriba ya.
So I you get some take it out today, some of these,
Some of them.
and then tomorrow we do more
In the coming
in
days.
the coming days, and then an operation to see if I need more treatment.
Recaía en el
Thank you very much.
y su movimiento provoca mucho dolor. Eso es lo que básicamente notaba.
Eso era lo que se salía, yo notaba que salía con el
Claro, se mueve, claro. Entonces ahora,
Right.
para quitar,
I can go back off here.
ahora tiene una caja por delante.
So you might have heard that then, so that was off the doctor. He's like the main doctor.
Hace que se inmovilice el segmento. Entonces ya no se mueve tanto.
Sorry?
Porque está fijo por delante.
You want me?
Que
Oh, you
con los dedos para
want
que
to sit
se pegue
here?
por delante.
Oh, you want to sit down?
y con la taxi cree que el hueso
He said, because I live here. He asked if I lived here.
Que pegue por
He
los
said to me,
cuerpos.
there's stuff in my eyes, in my head. Because what happened is when I got my treatments in Africa, done what they could, and they didn't have the right treatment, which is the reason why I've ended up coming back to where I am now. It's not Africa. What country is this again?
Spain.
Can anyone tell me what country this is again? Where I am?
¿Eh?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Estamos perdidos.
Si hay una tercera segunda artrosis, ya no hay otra operación.
Entonces me tendría que poner a pensar de qué opciones tendría.
So that's good news. So I think he's going to take some out today.
Sí, de Agrafes, exit, one day. 2 days ago, otra now. 2 days ago, now. Okay?
I'll take them all out today.
Ahí está.
And then they decide whether. They say that I need to come back every month.
No, back, no.
If it gets worse,
¿Y fumas?
Tuesday,
yes.
exit de Agrafes, okay? Friday, exit de Agrafes, half.
Yeah. I'll
Y-
take
y-
part.
Ir al máximo una tercera.
Monday, next Monday, to the totally Agrafes exit, okay?
And then I think he said I might have to come back again in case because of some electric in my brain still.
No, tranquilo, no. This is, tiene que bajar down.
Yeah.
This, down to here and
Down to here.
okay?
Yes.
Is this inflammation?
Yes.
¿Vale?
That's
In
what
Spanish is acúmulo.
Acumulo.
¿Vale? This is down, 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 down and system circulation.
Yes.
Okay?
Qué bonito, ¿no?
Se va de alta, ¿vale?
¿Quién se va de...? ¡Oh!
De hecho que la herida se la cura que tenía una persona.
Sí, lo que sí es verdad que esta mañana cuando le he levantado la cosita estaba un poquito como salida un poquito abajo.
Fresquita.
Le he estado apretando y ahí no sale nada.
Vale, sí.
¿Vale?
Muy bien.
Sí, que aprieta como un dolor de cuadra.
Pues para casa.
Vale, o sea, bueno. Hasta luego.
Ojalá. ¿Ya puedes recoger, Antonio?
Guarda la tortilla, ¿no?
Y te vas a picar papas.
Cualquier cosita te queda, ¿no? ¿Vale?
Sí, bueno.
Imagínate que a lo mejor empiezas a sangrar por la herida o lo que sea, pues te lo dejas. ¿Vale? Que te pillen más cerca.
Pero oye, a centro, oye, ¿no?
Hombre, si sangra mucho, vete al hospital y al centro de salud. Si sangra un poquito, puede ir al centro de salud, pero si sangra por botones o si tienes estorraje o cualquier cosa así, ¿vale? Como es una abordaje anterior.
Oh, are you taking some out now, are you? Yes?
Sí,
Oh, okay, I didn't know you were taking
a little pain, Samuel, ¿ok?
Painful, yes.
¿Vale?
ahora saca ropa.
Me dijo que le digamos algo
Bueno, voy a poner yo.
en el grupo.
Sí.
Lo de la tortilla no se lo he dicho que si no viene.
4, 5.
Papá, la crema de verdura, ¿te va a gustar? Sí. Hola. Mamá, cuida que te vaya.
¿Te va a quedar a comer o qué?
No.
Hombre, le voy a hacer
Mi hija
tortilla.
me va a hacer una tortilla especial.
Pues de omelette, de special omelette.
For breakfast.
Con trufa, voy a probar a ver.
¡Ay, qué bueno!
Digo, vi una receta allá y fui a comprar las cosas.
¿Pero tú tienes un cerdo para coger las trufas o qué?
Yo, ya ves tú, que estaba al Mercadona y te compras la cajita.
Listo.
Estaba eso, pero ahora no sé cómo hacerlo.
¿Ok?
How many do you take out?
Don't touch.
Don't touch, no.
¿Vale?
Okay.
3 days,
In 3 days?
exit the agrafist otra vez. Again, ¿ok?
Okay, gracias.
Venga, pues te voy a hacer el informe de alta.
Yeah, I will.
Samuel,
Yes.
use the gorra for the calle.
Oh, so I wear this outside?
Don't, ay, ¿cómo se dice? No le puede dar, the sun,
It's
no.
not good
No
for
sun.
your...
So I must wear this?
Yes.
Quédate, nena.
Okay. Yeah.
Quédate
Thank
que yo
you.
me tengo que sacar B2 todavía.
Yo no lo tengo, ni en el uno siquiera.
Madre mía, de verdad. Eso
Qué desastre.
Esto parece la ONU, Dios mío.
Nada que guardo... Vamos a ver.
Escúchame, no te puedes ir hasta que no te dé el informe de alta en papel.
Sí.
Vale.
El informe del otro también ha dicho que no me acuerdo.
My face gets me
Sí,
through
el informe
everything
de
I go
alta del
through.
médico te lo tiene que dar en papel. Una
My
vez
dog
que
gets me
tengas
through with
papel,
that.
te puedes ir.
Ah, tú me lo das todo y ella te puede dar todo.
No, él te lo tiene que dar.
Ah, bueno.
El
This
mío,
about
el mío
13
va a la
stitches.
No me voy
enfermedad
yo.
el mío va a la
There's still
enfermedad
about
dentro de
20, I
¿vale?
think. 20 still in
La
there.
herida
Which I'm
quirúrgica,
going
si
to take
quieres,
out
te lo
tomorrow.
puede curar la del centro de salud, recogiendo cita con ella, ¿vale? No, pero por mi mujer ahora te tocó.
La enfermera particular. Ya ves.
Y los puntos porque no me lo ven.
Have a little look
¿Cómo te va a
through.
quitar los puntos?
No, y una piedra para picar.
Madre mía.
Y yo me quitaba los puntos. Y yo pongo inyecciones y bueno.
Sí, sí,
One, I thought it was
So I can't hear you. 1 second. I had the music down.
Ya ves, asegúrate de que no me...
Do you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you.
Mira,
I need to check.
I reckon you should take the hat off, let it breathe a bit.
Let's see what it goes through. They took out a load of staples. They haven't took out these ones.
The shivers.
They took out 13 staples at the moment. He said in 2 days they're going to take out some more, but he said that over the next few months I can't do anything of any sort of strength. I can't do anything of risk, and
No he podido.
I can't. I'm gonna basically good. What?
Everyone was saying they feel like I think the doctor knows you well.
Say again.
The doctor was like, you have to behave, no alcohol, you can't do this.
That's good anyway because I
Oh,
don't.
yeah, it definitely is.
I haven't smoked. Since I was in hospital, so I don't smoke no more. I needed to stop with my babies anyway, because my babies are born in 5 weeks. So I need to stop anyway, so I haven't smoked for 5 weeks. yeah, so, and as I said, from now on, I'm no longer committing crime. I'm going to focus on my social media, and focus on my competition page, where people can win stuff, and then my stuff in Africa, my diamond stuff, which I can use part of the profits of that when I'm selling part of my business to do what I'm doing in Africa, which is what I need to be there for. Even though I've got my kids, I also need to be there for doing stuff in the slums in Africa. I do believe that, and which I will do. But to start with, in 4 weeks' time, I've got to go to Africa to be there for my babies. So, because I can't go there because I'm in jail, because I can't go back to England. But I can go to Africa, even though they said I can't because of this. But I've got 4 weeks to get back into shape a little bit to go to Africa for me in 4 weeks' time. Just so I can sit with my dog when my babies are born. That's my plan. Yes.
Are you in pain or does it feel okay?
Second.
Are you in pain or like, does it feel okay? The medicine obviously takes away the pain.
Am I in pain? No, I can't be saying in pain. What's the definition of pain?
Like that. That's a good question. The definition of pain, physical pain would be something that's like doesn't feel nice, and emotional pain, that's obviously pain. But that's a good question. I'm gonna have a deep think about what is the definition of pain.
Of course, I'm in pain with my body, my brain, my head, mind. But you gotta understand that when you put that, when you compare that to people that are dying, then you've got to ignore how you're feeling.
You can give me some of that strength in labour.
Again?
You'll have to pep talk me in labour. But I won't necessarily go into labour because it's C-section.
Again?
I won't necessarily go into labour because unless I do an early labour, it's that is like next level.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there with dog anyway. Even though she died, I'm gonna be there with her when you have your babies. So I'm gonna be sat with her. That's my way of. I don't want anyone to be there to me and my dog in Africa. Obviously, I might have to go to Africa with like 2 people. Because obviously I know that I'm not in a situation where I can think normal at the moment, but I just need to be there with my dog on the day that my babies are born. That is the plan. I wish I'd be there in person with the babies, but I can't. Yeah.
No, they actually really are. I have to like slow down. I feel like they're moving right now. I thought I was going into labour yesterday, to be honest. I was going into labour yesterday.
No, you're going to labour. Yes. I need to start saving some money for some pieces. He's a lot of money in Africa, so you can't go to labour. Yeah, I've got work to do.
Health is wealth, and love.
On a serious level, I just need to. We've got 5 weeks, so all I do is get as fit as I can, be there for the dog on the day the baby is born. And people would be like, why has he gone to dog that died when his baby had been born, and but his FaceTime with his girlfriend at the same time. A lot of people don't understand that my baby was not born. It wasn't for my dog. My baby was not born. And I think they come back. There is not anybody. Just want to
Move
go to
that,
Africa.
turn around.
On. Second.
Just move yourself to the left. That's it. Yeah, just stay there. That's fine.
Stay there, what for?
No, that's fine. There's just stuff in the background.
Oh. Yeah, no, honestly, it's no. I'm looking to Africa a week before his baby's born. So, if anybody online does want to Africa, I know a lot of you don't, it's perfectly safe. It's just not for me because I call out corrupt charities and I normally spend time in prison for speaking the truth. But I will never take you that intention. We can go there. I can show you around Africa. I'm going to need 2 people to go with me. Any of the lads who want to go with me, even know me as well, it's in Boston. In 4 weeks' time, the last week of me, being pregnant, I want to be in Africa to spend the day and the night with my dog and have a FaceTime. They will have the babies. Yeah. Yes, and that's it. But what are you doing anyway?
I'll be honest, I really need a wee. So I'm going to go to the toilet for a wee. Sorry for the overshare, everyone. And then I might go and get a cheese toasty. And yeah, living the dream. Did you say you've had breakfast?
No, I've had not yes, I've had a few drinks. Those ones I've had some just taken out. I'm in.
Come on.
I'm in the UK, not the UK.
Spain.
Where am I? What country am I in again?
Spain.
Spain. I'm in Spain. I've been here 2 weeks.
Good boy.
I was 4 weeks in Africa, in Northern Africa, and then we'll take you out there for tomorrow. I just see the stuff. Take them ones out, and then I think there's more here. And then see how it goes, hopefully. But the fellas, did you hear the fella then? He said something along the lines of there might still be stuff inside. First fella he went, what did he say? There might still be stuff inside.
So I think it's the skull, so there still might potentially be a little bit of bone in there.
He said it's still not covered properly. He said you can't get into any sort of situation over the next couple of months.
Yeah.
Because, or do anything illegal.
Thank you, it's Nicola.
You could die.
Which we don't want, so yes.
Can't die at the moment.
And you won't be. And what, he's in about 5-6 years, listen, you've got about 40 plus. So don't even think that way.
It's at the stage now of where does, remember, my life is my life for 4 weeks ago. My life is my life. Now, because I was dead for days. Even that guy more or less dead then as well. And my only goal is really to spend spend time doing decisions, trying to just be a successful baby.
Yeah.
When you get older. But what I loved about my baby yesterday about you, we never spoke. And the way she said, if our son ever wants to come to see you, he will come with you.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's cool.
That's what I'm saying. So the fact that she said that, she said, he can come with you. And she even asked him, said, would you want to go, would you mind going with her to go and see Sam? And he said, yeah, of course, no problem. The fact that he said that, that spoke a lot in itself.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Anyway, there you go. Toilet.
Yes.
Where do you go?
Say that again.
You say you need to go somewhere then?
I'm gonna go back in mine now. Go for a wee. Telling everyone, and then I'm gonna go get some food.
Okay then. Everyone give me a follow and I'll speak to you later, right?
Love you.
everyone
you know. Okay. Okay.
See you later, right? Go on. See you later.
Adios, mi amigo.
That was a lovely thing, that see with my son's mum. That's what she said to me yesterday. I think it was yesterday. She turned around yesterday and said, Sam, if he ever wants to come over, then he can come with her on about the girl got the baby, she will come in August. And my baby's mum, my son's mother would never say that about any random female. There's no chance she would say that, but she did. But yeah, you just seen then, so I've just had a little operation there to take away some of the things. Let me take this off. I think they took 13. Was it 13 they're taking off? Do you remember? I've still got loads more here and loads more here. And then he said something along the lines of, it's got to be careful over the next couple of months because it was a 13, yeah, and then he's got to take off the other, like, I think it's like 20 odd more. He said there was nothing underneath his brain because they had to take something off underneath the sprain. He said I've got to wear a hat if I go outside, so I've got to be careful. And he said it could still die, but yes. Mad, isn't it? Mad. But I'll be honest, I'm happy. I'm just happy that, like, my son's mum, because I've got to give you some truth here on the situation with that woman. I'm the one I'm with now. So my son's mum, I remember the first time when my son was born, I was in prison. I've been in 2 years, but like he came when he was 10 days old. I never forget it. Paul Wilson was doing 18 years at the time, and he brought my baby over to me. I was just some cocky, stupid young kid who thought he was a gangster when I wasn't. And he handed me my son, and it hurt me, like, broke me. But then obviously, when you're in prison, as the lads know, when you're in prison you've got to hold your ego high and try and forget about it, which is what you try to do. And I got out of prison in 2012. I wasn't ready to be a dad. I wasn't ready for it. I was scared, because I never really had a dad myself, besides someone who used to batter me in mine. So I was scared of the responsibility. And my kid's mum, my son's mum, she done so much. She done everything. She still never held my son against me when for the first year I didn't want to see him because I didn't want to be a part of that. And she still never gave up on me for years and years and years. And then like, obviously we split up with each other. But she was always there for my son. I tried to be a dad, I couldn't. Because I was institutionalised, I was emotional, I was hurt in every single way I probably could have been. But no one knew that at the time. And then we went on holiday last year, or the year before. And now she knows I'm in the hospital. She knows I've got 2 kids on the way. She's never actually spoke to me current girlfriend. She never spoke. But what my kid's mum said, who's my son's mum, one second guys, one second. Because I'd spent probably a year not seeing my son because obviously I've been travelling and everything else. But what she said to me, one second guys, one second. Yeah, what she had said yesterday when I spoke to her, she went, look Sam, she went, just come back to England. Just get your sentence out of the way. And then you've got your babies, you've got your son. The problem is that they're in now is that I can't. These kids are going to be born in 5 weeks. I've got a year, probably 18 months. I probably had to serve in prison. But then what my kid's mum said, my son's mother said to me last night or the night before, she said, look, any time that your new girlfriend who's got the kids, what did you? Any time that our son wants to go and see you, he can come over with her at any time that you want. That does not matter. And she never spoke to her before. The only thing with baby's mum, which my son's dad was working on, was the fact that my son's mum was working on was the fact that how my current girlfriend had been at the moment when I nearly died. She's judging her on that. The fact that the first 6 days she stayed with me at the times when she thought I was dying, and then I survived. And that's my baby's mum, my son's mum must have thought, you know what? How can I say no to this woman for anything when she's been there for Sam at the moment when she thought she's going to die and she's got 2 kids inside of herself. And that's what my baby's mum done, my son's mum. She said, look, she can come as much as she wants. My son can come with her as much as you want to come and see her and stay whenever. Are you alright with that, son? This is what she said. My son said yeah straight away. I loved that because it just meant that my son he didn't hold any sort of ego, attitude, nor did my baby's mum. And the fact that I've got a girlfriend who's got 2 kids on the way in 5 weeks' time. And that's when, as I said, that's when I put my relationship with that woman and my current girlfriend, when I put the 2 of them together, I think, who was the actual dickhead in the relationship growing up?
Because it wasn't them. And that's the truth, it was me. It was me. I was with my son's mum. I was hurt emotionally in every single way, not just from her, but from everything. I had major issues. But as I said, I'm so happy that she allowed that. And then my gorgeous girlfriend who's got 2 babies on the way. I cannot wait for the day that my son gets to come over to Spain with them 2 little babies and my girlfriend, and I get to take them out for the day. Plus, Holly's already got a kid as well, a 3-year-old kid, or 4. So my son and him will be little mates anyway. And that's it. So I think it just shows how easy life can change, doesn't it? Years ago, my attitude, my ego would have been that I was in the right. I was in the right, she's a weirdo, when this reality is, and as I've said for months and months, probably over a year, since I swallowed my ego, my baby's mum, my son's mum was never in the wrong. It was me. It was me, like. And that's the same with every relationship I've had, near enough, not all of them, but a lot of them. Like for example, the relationship I'm in now, 2 babies on the way. Like, she's a good woman, like. I'm happy I've got 2 kids to her. I'm happy. I've just got, but people need to understand, and people will say, oh, you're just being greedy, wanting to go back to Africa and be there with your dog when your baby's being born. But I don't think you understand. It's not just about that, it's about the fact that my 2 babies are being born because of my dog in Africa. That's the only reason they're born. And I can't be there in England with them, because if I go to England, I'll be arrested and put back in prison. So my only thing is to be with my dog. My baby's mum has the babies. That's my plan. That's my plan. It's mad how life works out, because I'm in a problem. Like, as I said, for all my life I've committed crime. I've been a drug dealer, but that's why I've been alive. That's why I've genuinely been alive. I'm still alive now, yes, but the part of me which was crime has gone. Because I'm only alive because of my babies. That's the only reason I'm alive, because of my son. That's genuinely the only reason I'm still alive. Otherwise I'd be dead. I'd be dead now. Because the marks and the injuries I've got, not many people survive from them. The first 2 weeks I was in Africa, which is where the injury happened, and then I've come over to Spain. For the past 2 weeks, which is where they saved me properly. Because I've gone from Spain to Africa, and as soon as I landed in Africa, things fucked up with the police, getting kidnapped by the police, and then coming back, and then obviously I've come back to Spain, which is where I've been treated properly and fully. To be fair, they treated me good in Africa, and I can't fault the majority of the police officers who were involved. I can't fault them, man. Most people probably sit there and slaughter them, but I can't. Because in Africa, when they see me, straight away the first thing they wanted was money and everything else, whatever I had. And when I said no at first, that was when they tried to end my life and kill me. And it's because of the good police in Africa why this got better.
Yeah. And that's how life works, like. I'm fucking hungry. I don't look allowed out. Did he say that I can't go outside? I need to bring. I think your brother's coming over. I don't know time coming over. I need to get some money. And then my mate Lee's coming over. And then my other mate. Donnie does all the social media fights. He's coming over, so I think we can have like a little day out. I think. I don't know where we're gonna go, but did the guy say can't go out? Ghost, yeah, that's him. Ghost, cool, you know. He's like a decent fella. Do not leave. He said the Lun in no. Keep fighting. Let's see. Keep fighting with. Yes, I definitely. And big up to everyone who's been in my life. I've not built to thank all of you. For every single one of you, I appreciate all of you. Every single one of you. I don't get it. I don't know what the fuck it has been up with me. I genuinely don't. What I don't get is that I'm a man, right? Being upset doesn't come into my ego. If I'm by myself, I might feel myself, but then the past couple of days I've fucking been sad. I've been sad. Not been sad myself. I've been sad at the fact that couple of things. The first thing, I was a bit confused. I thought I was still in Africa. But then obviously Holly said that I'd left Africa 2 weeks ago. I've been in America. Not America, I am. It's not America. Where am I now? Can someone tell me what country I'm in now? What country am I in now again? What country am I in now? Spain. Big up everyone there as well. Yeah, so I was in Spain about a month ago. Then I went to because I've lived here in Spain, and then I went to Africa because my plan was to go straight back to Africa, to the slums, where I love to go. And obviously I had a little bit of work on over there, and then I also was going to be doing stuff in the slums and meeting my dog. Again, even though she's dead, but I was going to go to the grave. So I'd left here, Mexico. I'd left here, gone through Africa. And that's when the police got me, went through me, told me they wanted more money, attacked me, which is what all these injuries are off. And then they took me. There's more police to come. The good police stayed and the bad ones went. And they took me with them. And then from there, the good police must have just had a word with themselves, because they come and they put a stop to everything. I went straight to hospital and I come straight back to Spain, which is where I am now. But because I take these medications 3 times a day, I thought I was still in Africa. but obviously I'm not. I'm in America. My plan is, I know you probably just heard the guy say I've got to relax for months and not take any risk or have any sort of anything stiff on my head or any sort of risk of anything on my head. However, that was in there. But in talking about months, because I live over here in Spain, so obviously that's going to allow me to stay here for a little bit as well, because he said he had to cut open my brain. And what did he say? So he said there was bits which had dropped into the brain. He took some out, some that he didn't manage to take out. Something like that, he said. My brain's weak at the moment. So he said to me, you're going to have to stay in the country. You can't be around any heat or nothing like that. You've got to relax and not have any sort of danger or anything to your head, because you could die. But the problem I've got is that I need to go to Africa. I need to go to Africa in 2 weeks, because my babies are born in 5 weeks. I need to go to Africa in 4 weeks. So that's my plan. So what I'm going to have to do is find 2 people to go with me. It's not going to be anything unlawful, guys. All I'll do is go and see my dog and just be with her on the day that my babies are born. That's it, that's all I want to do. And then we can go back. I'll go by myself if I have to go hoping I get a couple of people to come with me. So that's the plan, go to, with me, because I can't go to England to meet my babies. So the next best thing to that is to be in Africa, where I was attacked, and be with my dog at her grave on the months that she's, I think she's gonna start at 9 AM, go back to baby by 12. So I'll go to my dog's funeral place, and now that day I FaceTime Holly with the babies. At the same time, I've got my dog. I'm next to my dog on FaceTime. Because I can't go to England because I'm wanted, as I said. But I can go to Africa to be with my dog. I think that's it. That's why I laugh at people. Oh, Sam didn't care about his dog. I laugh at it because I think, well, if I didn't care about it, then I would have had a lot of life about stress. There's no one thing I regret about mine and my dog's stress, because she awarded me with 2 twins. And everything I do in my life, which is associated to her, I make sure I do it my best, which is go to different countries,
takes them back here to different places. I've got 2 babies who are only born because of my dog. One of them is called after her. And if I can be there with my dog at the same day that my babies are being born in England, and I can sit there with my dog and watch on FaceTime as my babies are being born and my little baby dog, I'm going to get a blanket for her so I can still hold her. I put a blanket over her, take her out of a little nest, what she's in, wrap a blanket around her. I'm just going to hold my dog and watch as my babies are born. Because that's the only reason that they're born. And unless you love animals and you understand it, you won't understand what I mean about animals and what they do for people. So yeah, that's my plan with my dog. So I'm going to be there for my dog. Even if I'm sick, I'm still going to go. I've just got to take a couple of people with me. I might even see my mate Lee wants to come actually, because he's ex-military. He always talks about Africa. And then I just need to see my daughters then. But I just think that's just going to be an amazing thing, just to be able to be with my dog and FaceTime and watch Holly giving birth to the babies. I've got loads of people who might do it. You might come, I've got my other mate as well. Johnny does all the boxing and all that. I've got quite a few people who lines all the boxing fights up. I've got a few people like that who might actually want to come. But obviously I could show them around Africa then as well. Show them some of my previous work I've done. My life is no longer about supplying drugs or anything like that no more. It's about my kids and just business. That's all my life is about at the moment, and that's how it's going to stay. Because it's got to. Because I had my chance when I was alive. When I was alive, I had my chance. People go, well, you're still alive now. Well, I am, but I'm not. Because what you can remember is that I was dead for the first 6 days. And you thought I was going to die, and even still, as you just heard that doctor then, if I go to certain places and that the sun affects parts of my head, then I could die, even still. So I'm in a vulnerable position. That's why I said to you, if it's a mad one, isn't it? But any beef I've got with people I don't want, I can't be arsed with it, like, can't be arsed. Can't be arsed with it. And that's not me being a shit out. It's just, I've got to think of my kids. That's it. I've just got to think of my kids. So the only thing I can really think about is my kids. And then my work, and that's it. That's all I can think about. So anyone I have got beef with, I don't want to be with like, because I need to focus. Yes, and that's my plan. And don't get me wrong, the TPR is still there. The TPR is still going. As you know, it always has for years. And it always will do, because we do greatness with it. And it was weird. I'll explain to you what was weird. Because when I was doing my stuff in Africa, officers getting me diamonds and stuff, but I was doing a lot in the slums, fresh water for kids in the slums, mothers, fathers, so much other stuff. A kid who had cancer treatment, the stuff I didn't put online. But what we got to understand is that with the movement, it's always been there. Loads of people have jumped onto it and have become part of the TPR. That's where you see the look TPR in the name TPR, because the TPR become more than just what I was doing in Africa, helping people in the slums with fresh water. As you've seen, over 25,000 people with fresh clean water, all other stuff. It become more than that. It become like a family as well, in a sense of on social media. Like we have our team, we have our group, and it's not even like a team, it's like a fucking, it is a bit like a family, like that's exactly what it's a bit like, because we have our group where we're in, we all chat as and when. People know that they're depressed, they can talk to each other. You're depressed, anything else, people know they can all talk to each other. So the TPR become more than just what I was doing in Africa. It become like also a group of the way we all are, and that's why you see so many people with TPR in the bio, and so many people are in the name. I actually need to edit mine again and put it in, because it was on my other account with TPR. But what I'm loving is the fact that I can now, once I've had the babies, I've said, well, I want to do something with the TPR before my babies are born. And what I want to do is do another fresh water. I'll pay for it myself, for our team, the TPR. And what we're going to do is find a place, when I'm over there for this 5 days or 7 days, I'm going to find another area that doesn't have fresh water, where mothers and fathers and kids drink dirty water which kills them in Africa. I'm going to, while we're waiting for the Holly to have the babies, which would be probably about the 5th day in, that gives us 3 days to get the fresh water installed as part of the TPR. And this is what we do, just like, and this is why I say to you, the TPR moving forward is still strong. I still plan to go to save the animals and to do away from these evil people. I still plan to do that. I can't do it right now because I'm quite vulnerable at the moment, if I'm honest. And my ego is just fucking admitted that lie. But yeah, man. And what's that? But by the end of the year, my plan is to go and do some greatness with our team, the TPR in Africa, because that's what it's about, and that's where my life is. That's where, if I was to die, I would die with a smile, knowing of that situation, of how and what we managed to achieve for the people who needed it as part of the TPR, which is what we've already done. We've already done greatness. But every single person who does have TPR in the name, big up to all of you. I see so many of you with it. Yeah, look, here's one here. Let me just see if I can pin it. Pin this comment. See, there's so many with TPR, but moving forwards, like even in 4 weeks' time when I go back to Africa to save my dog. We'll be there with the TPR. Oh my God, TPR, that's young. I don't know where. I'm gonna get TPR on me. In a couple of weeks, you'll get TPR written on me. Because that is what I do believe has partly saved me as well. And I do believe the TPR has saved a lot of people who have been depressed, who felt like shit. And then we have a team where everyone can speak to each other. Everyone's not going to like each other. You're going to be in a group chat where some of you aren't going to like other people. My advice there is just ignore that. If you don't like someone or part of the team, it does not matter. That's part of life. We're not all going to like each other. Do you know what I mean? Just focus on the people that you do love and you do care about. And that's how the TPR is, do you know what I mean? Because there's probably a couple of people that I don't particularly like personally who are TPR. And I've seen them slag me off and I don't like them. But they're part of TPR. And I would never ever tell them not to change it because they do love most of what we do. Do you know what I mean? They just don't like the fact that I've been a criminal, which is fair enough. I don't judge them for that. Do you know what I mean? That's why I say to people, anyone's part of the TPR, you don't like, you need to like everyone. All you need to do is just respect each other. And that is it. Do you know what I mean? And that's it. Just be proud of what we are. We're 1,000 off. We're 1,000 or 500 off 500 views. 19.0. That's nearly 1,000, isn't it? This is a new account as well. We're nearly on 1,000 followers already, guys. So 100. 1,000 followers. Nothing called 1,000 now. We're on 1,000. 100 no, 500 no, 10, 100, 20, 100, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 100,000? Is that what it is, am I right? 100,000? Yeah, look, we're nearly on, we're 90.1, we're nearly on 100,000. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get back to being able to understand things. I don't know how long it's actually going to take me. Do you know what though? I spoke to Mazza. Now the reason why I bring Mazza up again, the singer Mazza, and his lovely girlfriend who's got the baby too, is because I've been in prison with Mazza, and I look at him, I look at Mazza and I think to myself, how he's changed his life through hope, right? Just through hope and having that belief that you can do it. And that's what he's done. And now he doesn't commit crime, he just does his music after spending more or less 10 years in prison, and he's only still a youngster. And this is what I say, look, there's 4,600 of us watching. This is why I say to you lads who are in prison, and if you're not in prison, trust me when I tell you this, if you're in prison and you're trying to change your life and trying to be the best person that you can be, if you're in prison, it's so fucking difficult
because you're around certain people, and then obviously you have your ego, then you have the situations where you're in where your friends might have trouble with someone and you're automatically obligated to back them up and get involved. But understand this, whatever it is you're trying to do if you're in prison, right, whether it's singing, rapping, maths, English, education, setting up a company, could be a kitchen company, it could be anything. Use your time to try and achieve it, lad. Do not get distracted. And I say this to you lads in prison, because I know a lot of you watch me. And if you are watching, or you know your friends who are in jail who do need some sort of belief like this, then screen record it and send it to them. Because trust me when I tell you, lads, when you're spending so long in prison, and you sat there and you're thinking, prison's easy, it's not too bad, you know, I've got a job, I'm a cleaners, I'm fucking doing this new. You've got to understand, lads, that you've got the opportunity while you're away now to try and benefit yourself as much as you possibly can, in the sense of setting up a business and having that prepared and ready for your release to change your lives. So just keep going, lads, because I've met so many decent lads in prison, and I've also met loads of knobheads who could be great if they just done the right thing. No, I can't say I'm fucking a law-abiding citizen, because as you know, I've committed crime all my life. But all I can tell you is that I can't do it no more, lad. I can't. I really can't. And that's only off the situation that I found myself in. The way I am now. It's because I died, like, I died for 3 days. I was more or less dead. They had told my girlfriend, you know, he might not come out to this. Do you know what I mean? You heard that guy when he took some of the hair out before, you lost. There was a lot of hair that was lost as well. For any of you lads that are in jail, focus on what you're doing, lad. Your positive stuff. And those people who aren't in jail, just try and just do the best thing that you can do, what can keep you out of prison. Because prison is no life, lad, trust me. I've spent like nearly 20 years of my life in prison. About 18 of it. And it's no fucking good, lad. It's not. If you can be that type of guy or lady that goes to work 9 to 5 and is happy with that, then stick to it, lad. Just stick to that as long as you're happy. And if you're not that type of person, and you're the type of person that needs more, and you feel like you can't live with just that, then focus on trying to set up businesses or finding things where you can do better, because being in prison is no life. Like, I'm waiting for my prison sentence. Whenever it comes, whenever they get me in the UK. But what I can say is that it's going to be my last sentence. I can tell you that for a fact. And the reason why I say that is because I've lived my life. I've genuinely lived my life until I more or less died last month, well, 4 weeks ago. And I've come back alive. And I do believe that, like, everyone runs a risk in life, and you just got to keep going forward, like, keep pushing, and just trying to be as happy as you can, because if you can be happy going to work, coming home to your family, then trust me, that's a life to have. really is. It really is. Whatever you're doing, and that's it. So, and I know I've used my social media for years, being a bit cocky, a bit arrogant. And some of the stuff I've believed others. I haven't. I've just said it for reactions. But the reality is that no amount of money can compensate for the fact that you're in prison. Do you know what I mean? I've got a mate, he's in prison now. He just got a 16-year sentence. He's never been in prison before, but I grew up with him. I haven't seen him for years, but I still see him like family. See him as two brothers, as family. I genuinely still see them as family. One of them's in prison now. He's just got 16 years. The mother unfortunately died when they were younger, but his mother was amazing, and his father was. And he's in prison now doing a 17-year sentence, and I think he's about 45 years old he is. Just then think, fucking hell, Lord. I'm not too sure how I'm hoping the kids are like 20 plus. I'm hoping and praying, yeah. Just because I'd never want him to do jail with his kids being 15, 14 years old. I'd never want that for him. So I'm hoping that they're older, because it'd piss him off as well. Yeah, that's the thing in life, like, your life can just go down, but yeah. Let's see what cute the fella put last night. What Darren put last night as well. Me and Darren don't get on. That's the truth. We don't get on. We've never got on for years, and we won't get on. But I was listening to what he had said last night. He turned around and said he's going to be going through a stage now where he's going to have to go through 3 different parts. The first is to accept it, the situation I'm in, and then the other couple of situations. I sat there scratching my head, listening to him, thinking, you're actually right, lad. You're right. You little fluffer. I want to put out there right now, I don't have any beef with him right now at all. I don't want beef with him or anyone else online. I don't want it. Obviously, you've got to understand as well online, when people come at each other, you come at each other with the most vicious things that you can possibly go at each other to get at each other. There's so many things where I've gone at him, I've done it and escalated on purpose from what it wasn't. Do you know what I mean? And I've done it deliberately to get a reaction because he targeted me. has said things and put things differently to what's actually the truth. Sat there. So last night I'm just listening to him and going through a couple of my old things. Last night, thinking we both chatted shit about each other. Some of our shite's been true, some of our shite's been shite. But we've done it for reactions, and I'm at that age now where I don't want no beef with anyone online. I don't want no beef with anyone in real life. As I said, I don't want all the fucking drama and fucking shite. I don't want any of that. And that's it, so all I want now is just spend time with my dog, Faith, at a time when my little daughter's going to be born in 4 weeks, in 5 weeks. That's it, just get some lunch. I'm actually quite. Let me see if I don't know if you put anything in my cupboard. Oh shit, I might keep this off actually because I don't know if the neighbours might get a little bit intimidated. I don't know if he puts sometimes he puts food in the room. Yeah, so I don't know if what was your food in the cup in my room. If you haven't, my brother's I'm gonna go for food with him anyway. I haven't got no money on me. He'll have to pay. I was like, can you get me some food? I've got no money on me, I'm hungry. This is what made me think I was still in Africa, right? Because of this. That's what made me think I was still in Africa. But no, I've been here for 2 weeks. I was in Africa for two weeks as well. Yeah, and then we've got my mate coming over. Lee. Legs, I think it's flight to 4. And then the mate who does all the boxing for everyone. He's coming over today as well, probably about. In fact, he might have come over on 6. Yeah, 6, and then we might as well go food. We're going to go food until tomorrow. Ghost and mate who does all the boxing. Because obviously my mate's staying there. Well, no, we might as well go for food. Let's see. Big up to everyone who made us win with that score with. So we didn't even win, it wasn't about winning. Big up everyone who made it. We pushed our score up and we went head to head against Holly. On that battle before. Loads must have been thinking, you cheeky bastard, didn't say nice one, but yeah, big up to all of us. Right, let me just see what they brought me any food.
Tú no te preocupes por él, que yo le doy la alta a todo, ¿vale? Tiene una frase.
And big up everyone who's subscribed as well. Every single one of you is there. Isn't it mad though when you think about this? So I don't know how many people are actually signed up on my thing at the moment. I think it's about 3,000. 3,000. You are on my thing now, so 3,000 of us. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and buy my daughters something nice with that off all of us. So nice ones to all of us. Every single person who's now signed up, where we signed up. What's it called when you sign up again? I can't remember what it's called. But where you can comment in the chat. I'm gonna go and get the daughters some boss stuff for them off you. So thank you to all of you. Right, let's see what we'll find this. Yeah, so I think like 3,000 people who subscribed. So big up to all of you. Yeah, so thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed. Hello, sir. How are you? Okay. Oh, they call me no food now.
Hello. One match.
How do I get rid of this guy? Can someone tell me how I get rid of him? Let's see. Can someone tell me how to get rid of this guy? Does anyone know how to get rid of him? I can't remember how to do it. How do I get rid of him? Pray that how you do. I'm good, thank you. How do I get rid of this man? How do I get rid of him? Let me have a look. I might just have to add someone. And find someone to add them to. I'll just add them to someone random, yeah. Which means I should be able to just piss off then. Good, he's gone. Just make sure the guy's not still there. Good, he's gone, guys. What time is it? 2 o'clock? They haven't brought me no bloody food now. I'll have to go for food in a minute. So this nurse here who likes me, but she's always mind Hayley's Hannah Hayley. Hayley or Hannah?
Está resultando muy sorprendente su interrogatorio, por eso la sonrisa.
Hannah. Hannah, yeah, I thought it was Hayley for some reason. Yeah, so this woman had become friends with Hayley. Hannah. Become friends with Hannah. And she used to mind. Is it Hannah? Is Hannah right? No. Hannah, is that Hannah? Honey. Am I saying it right? Honey. Honey. Honey, so am I saying the right honey? Yeah. Honey, yes, yes, yeah, honey. Oh, honey. Honey. So anyway, yeah, honey. So what happened with honey? So because she come and see me when I was asleep for 3 days, the woman would mind honey's kid. The kid's boss, he loves me. I love him as well. Boss little kid. He's only 3. But then the woman still sends me these sort of stuff. She literally gets them posted over to me. Well, I think she's over here on holiday at the moment because she's got family who lives here. So she'll come over and just like, whatever. I don't know what they are. Let me taste one. We see if we got a guy next one. You want one, mate? Would you like one? Is you like one? Okay. Are you okay? Okay, yeah. Okay. So I'm just asking the guy next to me if he wants one. This is my first bit of food. I can't open my jaw properly on this side. I haven't told them. I'm just hoping it gets better. But yeah, I don't think I like these. Let me see what these are. Do you want a ball for a tenner? Or 20 quid, should I say? Look at these. So your mate was like, come on lad, let's go to these places lad, get you anything you want lad, anything at all. Alright, let's go into this shop. Yeah. Why do you want to go in here lad? He said there's better places than that. I went in. So it's normal little shorts, but only fucking 15 quid I think. Oh, a tenner. Sound alright. You seen them before they're nice, I'd get them. Like, bro, you get somewhere like 2,000 lads. Why lad? You went on paying lad, I went to. I'm not asked. I said, I like these lad, they're only fucking 15 quid. I'd rather these lad. He's like, you're looking at him. Is that all it's costing you these days lad? I'm like, lad, I could take you to these shops and get you to fucking spend loads, but it wouldn't make any sense because it's not what I actually enjoy. And then I got this as well. This was like a tenner, I think.
voy a tirar a los pies, lo tengo ya hinchado.
Sound liner.
Mira qué
I think it was 10 or 20 quid. Yeah, no, wait, look. 12.50. £12.50. I want this sound then. They're nice though. I think I'm at that age where money doesn't really bother me much these days. These were like 15 quid. Look at these. To match them, I put them on. He's like, lad, come on, bro. I'll take you somewhere where all the fucking stuff's. He went, nah. Alright, lad. Look at these though. Let me just see how much these were. It doesn't actually say, I don't think. It's only about, I think about 15 quid, I think. Sound then, the lad. Alright, then I'll give us. It might just be my age. Mate. Mate, I walked out with me. You had these expensive ones, I'm like, why? And they sound them, is it? These look like that pair of fucking trainers were like 300 quid. Them posh ones. They're not, they're like 15 quid. I bought them. That'll do me. A little rig out. Yeah, so that's what I got off him. He went, lad. He went, I'm going to go and get you some bits. He said, but I'm going to go and get them myself for you. He said, I'm not going to bring you next time to go and get them. I said, well, you might as well take them somewhere else then, lad. I said, because this is the stuff that I like to wear from now on. Just cheap stuff. It's not expensive. Just day-to-day stuff. What looks smart. And it's not expensive. That's the stage that I'm at in my life now. Because you understand as well, when you've got kids on the way, even though I wasn't paying for that, my mate was paying for the stuff. I say my mate, it was my brother. This was yesterday. You've got to understand, I'm at the stage now where I've got 2 kids on the way. I've already got a son. I've got to sort of like be what's name. I've got to be a bit more mature. Do you know what's mad though? Like the police took a lot of money off me the other day, the other month. I've done it a few times. But I'm at that stage, I just think, it wasn't meant to be, then it wasn't meant to be, was it? That's how life works. And that was the case. I'm not grumpy by it. My whole objective is just to try and do what I can for my kids growing up, and to give even Holly and my son's mum the best lives I can. You gotta understand, with my kid's mum, my son's mum, I said to him a couple of days ago, can I give you them? I give him money all the time, well, every month for my son. So normally the fiddle of every month. Like, can can I give you at the end of the month? Yeah, no problem. She went, are you alright for money? She went, you sure? I said, yes, I'm alright, I'm good. If I can just pay at the end of the month, be perfect because I'm in hospital. She went, Sam, she went, you do know, she went, if you ever need anything, she went, just because we're not together and we still have a kid together, anything you ever need. I'm like, she went, you don't need to rush about paying for our son every month, whatever. Like, nah, girl, it's not about money like that. It's just the fact that I'm in hospital and the police tried to kidnap me and everything else, and like, I've got a rate for that. Even with Holly, and she bought me these sunglasses. These fucking, like 200 quid these. She bought me these the other day. I think to myself, I think they need white pants too.
Todo nuestro rechazo cuando se hace un uso instrumental de la justicia para atacar al gobierno.
Like, she's a good mum as well, do you know what I mean? That's how I can count myself lucky. There's some people who just want to try and rinse you for as much as they can, don't they? They haven't. I like that. But they are good women. Yeah, Holland's a good, Holland, Holland, her name's not Holland. What's Holly? Is it Holly? Is Holly my twin's mother? Holly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying to you, like, she's not really like... That's quite nice. Yeah, Holly's Holly's a good girl. Yeah, cheers. You need a fast. No. Oh, Eddie. You need a rest. No. Yes, Needy. You need a rest now for Suna. What's Suna? What's Suna? S-U-R-E. Getting some more. Yes, no, girl. Getting some more. I missed the end of that time. Getting some more sun, was that? So I'm hoping I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna go in the other room because this man's wife's quite. I think she's a little bit. Don't want to wake up.
Se manifestó de forma impetuosa, pero no llegó la sangre. Apuntan estas fuentes corroboradoras de la reunión, señalan que además el abogado no había permitido esa escena en su despacho, menos se afectaba a un...
Hello. Yeah. And only was sat in the room, but I didn't want to wake. That man's wife is asleep. So that's why I come out of the room, because I don't want to wake them up. We both share like the same room, but got like a thing around. But I could see he was sat down with his wife. Hello. His wife was asleep. I might go downstairs. I'll take this downstairs by with the fingers. I'm just waiting for this door to open so I can go downstairs. Yeah, I didn't want to wake him up, the fella. Well, it's because we get off him. The lift to go back to normal in a second, guys. I didn't know I'm actually in Spain. I didn't know I was in Spain. I thought it was still in Africa. 6 and I'm going down to the wall now. I'll show you this around. I might go and get me beard mic'd. Not mic'd. Dyed. Get dyed. I'm just gonna dyed here a little bit. Here, I think up here. Who's this? C-A-R-L-I-W-I-R-D-E. Don't know what that was. I recognise the name. Yes, Michelle. How are you? Hello. Okay. I think. Let me just climb down the stairs. What does that say? Stop right now, Sam. Right now, Sam. Yeah, I'm not actually going to go out. I'm just outside here. It's like lovely weather. Let me hide the brightness up. Oh, the brightness is right on. Shame it weren't local because it could have had a few people up. But we made it up today anyway, so they're up today.
think I'm actually gonna sit inside. The sun feels a little bit too hot for me. I'm just thinking of my hair as well. Oh. And then he fell down them stairs then. Trying to walk up them and fell backwards. I think there should be a seat here. Yeah, I'm perfect. Oh, perfect. You're not meant to give on her head, Sam. You're not meant to get her on your head. Oh yeah, that's how I come inside. That's how I come inside, yeah. Well, I think I got money on me. I think I might have a bit of change on me that often. I'm gonna go and get a little drink from there. Oh shit. Yeah, yeah. I think I'll just get a number 41. Is that going to be enough? Number 41. Is dat werken? Niet zeggen.
Hey Sam.
Yes, lad.
What you saying, lad? Put your coins in the old box, and then I'll tell you what number to press. You had enough money in it, then, brother. So put the euros back in it, and then you press the wrong number, then, my boy. So put the numbers in. That's it. Put it in the old slot. That's it, my boy. And then show me the screen, and then I'll tell you which number to press.
Thank you.
That's it, nice and steady. Just put it in nice and steady, my brother. Right. Now, what do you want now? Some water?
Yeah, just some water,
right,
mate,
so just press number 34. 3 and a 4. Number 3, then number 4. Yeah, that's the one. Now just... see what it's doing. Yeah. There you go, my brother. You got it?
Oh, yeah, nice one, lad.
Right, listen, Sam, as well, the other thing, listen, you know when you're going outside, you've got to keep your cap on.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get the cap.
Yeah, you need to leave your cap on.
Oh,
right, that's just your change.
I've still got money.
Yeah, that's your change. You've got to get that back out and put it back in your pocket, and then you get your water out the bottom. If you have a look in the slot...
How much is it?
Yeah, you've just...
Yeah,
that's it.
Put it out there, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's it. Put that in your pocket. You've just maced the machine. Good lad. Put it that. Yeah, keep that in case you want something else later. So if you listen, you need to have a sit down as well instead of keep walking about. Because if you slip or anything like that, and if you go outside, you need to put your old cap on. All right, my brother.
Yeah, that's how I'm sat there now. Got our kids coming up today, and then so is Lee, and I know the mate see the boxer, the one who does the boxing stuff.
Yeah, that's it. Everybody's gonna come and see you, mate. Everybody's gonna come and see you. Get you back on the road to recovery. All right, you just got to take your time. Don't try and push things. I suppose you got people telling you that. Hey, look at you. You still got your fucking little shiny beard, ain't you? Eh? God, you bastard! You still got your shiny grey beard. You still got that shiny grey beard. Silver fox.
Brown.
Yeah,
Where is this? So, I've got like a couple of little marks on me there, but these ones are going with these. So, do you just took some of the pins out today?
Yeah, that's it. I was watching them when they done it. I tell you what, boy, it stung me, that one. But listen, every day's a road to recovery. You just got to take your time.
Yeah.
Just got to take your time. Loads of fluids, and you got all them people around you. You need them around you, so you're going to be cool. But if you go outside, put your cap on, okay?
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to go for a thing. I think so. Lee's going to go and get a car today, and then I think I'm going to go for a little. I don't know where we're going to go. Just go for like a little ride. I think somewhere.
Yeah, we'll just don't do too much. That's the main thing. All right, my boy.
I can't even bloody go to the gym and nothing yet. Like, just
don't need to yet. You got plenty of time to go to the gym. When you get better, you got plenty of time for that.
The problem is, in going to Africa, I'm looking to go back to Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
For 4 weeks. So I need to get because my baby's going to be born in.
I know, man. You're going to be the proudest man on the planet. Baby twins on the way, son. You are going to be the proudest man on the planet. With twins on the way, boy. Come on, now.
Yeah,
listen.
5 weeks ago, but that's why I want to get to. I want to go to Africa in 4 weeks, just so I can be my dog. Because I can't be there for the pregnancy, so obviously I'm wants to pay. But if I can be my dog during the pregnancy, during when the baby's coming out, you have one of them belly ones where they take it out.
Yes, okay, I understand. Yeah, but you just got to take one day at a time, and then you can achieve things every other day if you just take today, tomorrow, and every day will get better and easier, and then you'll be with your beautiful twins, your lovely wife, and you'll live happily ever after, my brother. I swear to God now. All right?
Girls, I'm sure. Yeah, you'll definitely make it. Definitely.
You will do. Listen, keep that smile going, all right? Keep that fucking smile going, son. And listen, I'll jump on with you later, yeah? I'll drop you a message again. Take care, my brother. Come on.
Take care, mate.
Go on.
See you, mate. He's sounding, mate. Yeah, I know we have our little wind-ups and that, but he's actually a really good lad, and he is. And like, he's just a decent lad. Yes. But like about him is that not the way I am now, but like when I'm like I don't want to say the word normal. Because I'm normal now. What I mean is I'm just not the normal I was. But what I mean is when we always used to have our little bit of banter and that, it used to be good. I used to like that. People didn't know how to take it, but it was always a bit of banter. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't nasty. It was always like a annoying banter where we both annoy each other, but not in a nasty way. It'd just be in a good way, where we both say something or do something and you just think, fuck off, lad. But it'd just be funny between us. He's a good lad, then.